billboards is one of the ways companies send information to their consumers. Now, when you move around the city and all the other places in the country, you have a lot of billboards erected on different locations. Now, today we venture into the messages that are portrayed on these billboards and whether the consumer gets right this message.
The most important thing we consider when we're looking out for a billboard is number 1 is location, number 2 is location, number 3 is location. Location contributes the biggest factor because it will tell you how many people are going to pass by that billboard, both in driving traffic and in foot traffic. So by getting a good location that has a combination of the two, you're sure that your message will reach across.
The public seems to have different takes on the packaging of the messages on billboards, with some taken to say little or nothing. Advertisers, however, say the kind of message on a billboard, as well as its placement, depends on the target group of the product.
Billboard is just a way of spending money for nothing, and you may find that those billboards, you find them in Kampala. If you go outside Kampala, you may not find them there.
If you are a product, say a bank, and you're advertising a product who is targeting the high-end corporates, the salaried workers, then it's not appropriate for you to put maybe your billboard downtown where most of the people there are not inside.
If a consumer is driving or walking, once they shoot their eyes on the billboard, within the first 3 to 5 seconds, they should get the information.
Whereas advertising helps sell and expose the products, the public tends to get different interpretations from the message and information, which may then end up creating unanswered questions in their minds.
It is always important that once you have a campaign, you go and try it out there and test it. And you sample it and you get the feedback from the user, and then that will give you whether people understand the message or what you're trying to convey.
Now, one of the mistakes that advertisers or us marketers do is to try putting a lot of information in a billboard, because for the driving traffic, they cannot be able to read all this information in one go. If you're talking about price, you're talking about a campaign, those words should stand out in bold, for lack of a better word. And once they shoot out,
as you therefore move around, you will notice that different people will walk away with different emotions on reading these billboards. But to the advertisers, all they wanted is that eye-catching attention that set you to recognizing their brands and products. Samuel Ngambochi, WBS Business.